My name is Gerraint and I'm the Engage Change Project Administrator. When I first started off, when I was diagnosed with autism, I wanted to raise awareness about it. So I first started off with a network called Cyfarfodwch Youth Forum, and it was to engage young people with autism into getting their voices heard. So it's meeting different counsellors from the local authority, which was Cyfarfodwch, meeting them and them explaining to them that, you know, if you go to these meetings, you're actually getting a voice heard, actually telling the counsellors or the local authority what you want. So that was really good, and you could see the young people with autism was really engaging, and they were really thrilled by it. When I'm working on with that then, a couple of years down the line, I then started with Real Opportunities, which is a fantastic project. It's a 3-year funded project, and it was to get young people with autism who were going from comprehensive school into college, or primary school into comprehensive school. So it was having that massive transition in their life. And a lot of young people like myself back then, I couldn't deal with it very well. So that project was to help them, mainly with transitions and work experience to get the job they want, and that was really good. And now I'm with Blaenau Gwent Youth Forum, same network as Cyfarfodwch, but now I'm working in Blaenau Gwent because I moved from Blackwood to Blaenau Gwent, Trwy'r. And I'm also a part-time lifeguard for young people with autism, and I teach them how to swim, and then they go on to local competitions. Then we do Cyfarfodwch, Blaenau Gwent, Rhondda, Cardiff, Bari, so we do all over, and I love what I do. I got diagnosed in 2007 with autism. I've got to be honest, it was a very dark time of my life. It was the worst I ever felt, to be honest, simply because I didn't know what to expect. I just thought it'd be a 24-hour thing, and it was sort of, you know, it's like, I don't know, say a cold, it just dies off every a week or so. But I learned it, I've got it for life, so I was quite down about it. But then I realised it's not all bad. It's actually a unique thing, and you should really embrace it, because it is a very special gift. And only quite a certain number of people can have it, so accept it and embrace it. It's a really special thing, which I've learned, and I've accepted it. And it's just a really special thing. And I'm proud to be autistic. I really, really am. But a lot of people are not great to accept it, and I think it's because it's first initiative. It's like, oh, what am I going to be like? Am I going to have a job? Am I going to get a good education? Am I ever going to move out and afford a home and things like that? And if you work hard, and if you're in a good job, and if you love what you're doing, and you're willing to help others, then life will treat you right, and you get there in the end. And I've always had a motto, which is A is not for autism, A is for achievement. So the job I do with Engage to Change, I'm the project administrator. If we have a phone call, I would either deal with the parent on the phone straight away, or I would get the details and then pass it on to either Elite Support Implementation Agency or Gerraint. Gerraint deal with North Wales and Elite deal with South Wales, so whichever part of the regional part they live, I will deal with that partner. Email, exactly the same. Any new contacts we have, I put it on our database, so which collects all our detail. My favourite part is coming into work and day in day out working with what I have to work with, because we've got a great team. Down in Disability Wales for the Engage Change team, we've got a great team. All of us know exactly what we've got to do, exactly what's happening here, there and everywhere, and it's really good. And the best part of the job is coming to work in the morning. In the beginning, my job coach was really supportive. She was really, we were quite close. She made sure that I knew exactly what I was doing, and that I had sort of like a rota, which is basically like a daily task list then, to make sure I'm doing everything I'm supposed to within that day. So she helped me then in the beginning. But then towards where I am now, she only comes in like once every often because my confidence has grown and I understand the job more and the role more. So therefore she doesn't have to come in so much, but she does ring quite often, just make sure that I'm alright and I know what I'm doing and everything's alright. But if I am stuck with anything and if no one in the team is in the office, which is very rare, then I give a ring and just ask her if I'm stuck on anything over the phone. But that's very rare. So it first started, so when I first went on the Engage Change website and wanted to apply to be a participant on the project, I then had a panel meeting then in my own home with the Eastport Employment Agency. 4 people came up. One was Sarah Johnson, who's the training coordinator, and then one was like the main job coach coordinator, and then there was like 2 main job coaches then. And they were making sure that A, the project met my needs, 2, because I always wanted to go into admin, so they wanted to make sure there was an admin post for me. Amongst them I also wanted to do how far was I willing to travel. All this took into consideration, and as it happened, it was perfect because Cardiff isn't far from where I live, and I always wanted to do admin. So to be honest, it was the right time and the right opportunity. So different things different skills I've learned being on the job. One would definitely be I'm more confident using the telephone. I was really confident using the phone if we had any phone calls for Engage Change, but now I'm using the phone call. We've had a phone call in. I'm using the phone for all the departments. So if someone wants to be put through to a different member staff from that different department, I can put them through a bit more confidently than I did when I first started. Another one then would be I got a better grasp of Excel. I did do Excel in college. I'm on an administration course, but now I've got more gaps with it, so I know how it works more and I can understand the way it works and the way I need to use it for Engage Change. Another one would be using our contact logs, so putting it on a database for Disability Wales. I'm better for using that. In the beginning I wasn't the best because I wasn't confident at all, but now I picked that up more and I'm better using that. And minute taking, I've very rarely done minute taking in the past. Only for the youth forum secretary, and their meetings were once a month, so I didn't do it that often. Whereas now we're having it like maybe once every 2-3 weeks, so it was more regular, and I'm better doing that. In the beginning, I wasn't confident at all, and I wasn't really the best. But now, as the more I do it, and the more practice I do with it, the better I am, and I've grown into confidence with that as more one's been with the job. I'm actually doing my dream job now. I've always wanted to do admin ever since I was in primary school. I'm doing that now. So to be honest, what I've dreamed of in school is what I'm doing now. So in that case, my dream job is what I'm doing now, and that's admin. In the future, all I want to do is admin until I retire. To be honest, that's all I want to do. Admin, I would literally put my heart and my life into it because it's something I've always wanted to do and something I'm doing now, and I just love every minute of it. As soon as I come into work, I hate going home because I just want to do admin 24/7 a day. I absolutely love admin. That's about it really.